It's contest time! Greetings and welcome to Smartwatch Ticks. What you see before you are six different FINOW smartwatches, all of which we've reviewed here. FINOW is giving away a special 99-cent coupon to 5 of you guys that you can apply to your choice of one of these watches. Free shipping to you as well. So we're going to get on with this contest and tell you that it begins on November the 1st, 2020, going for 7 days. It'll end on November 7th. And in that time, what you got to do is simply create a comment under this video. And in that comment, we want you to answer the question, if I win, I will choose and define which model number you want and whatever feature you like. For example, and you got to start it with the word contest, okay? If I win, I choose the P40 because it has Bluetooth calling, as an example. But whichever one you want, the one that does ECG, the one that has the earbuds in it, any of them. Overall, these are the rules, and they will be listed for you to read at your leisure in the show notes down below the video. And it is down below the show notes where the comments section is. You need to have yourself, of course, the ability to leave a comment, which means you tie it into a YouTube channel, which means that in the YouTube channel, under the About section, you can put your email address. And at the end, when we get our 5 top candidates, that's how we will know how to contact you, is from that email address. It's all in those show note directions. Once again, the way to compete is you're going to leave a comment under this video, and you're going to try to get your friends to like that comment. We're going to rank order the number of likes, and the highest 5 comments rank ordered by like will be the winners. Now, if you're not sure which one you want or what feature it has, that's all right. We got you covered. Remember, I've made little short 1 to 2 minute videos of each of these, and right now I'm going to put them all back to back so you can watch each of them and decide which one you want to compete for, okay? And at the end, we'll wrap this whole thing up. This is the G36 true wireless stereo earbuds buried in a smartwatch that has step count, last night's sleep time, your heart rate, your training area where you can do walking, running, cycling, and a few other different activities, as well as take readings of your blood pressure, your blood oxygen, the weather in whatever city you specify or where you're located with your phone, long press to lock your phone or unlock it, and shutter capability. You've got a music player as well. And here's the charging status of your earbuds. I'll show them to you in a second. Long press gives you a way to change your face style, a stopwatch, muting, resetting, power off, and an overall brightness, which is not that broad. It's a kind of dim watch, unfortunately, and we're back to the time. The earphone piece is hiding under the top. You just simply pull the buds out, and you're good to go. Really nice design. Have not tested these, don't really have a report on how well they work, but they look like they would fit well and work great. So all in all, here it is. It's the G36 TWS True Wireless Stereo. Check it out. This is the K21 temperature monitoring health band. You got lots of different controls here, from brightness to settings to do not disturb to find your phone. You've got your step count, calories burned, and distance traveled. You've got heart rate that you can take with this, and that uses green diode, as does the blood pressure, last night's sleep time, and using the red diodes in this one, you can get blood oxygen readings as well. Then you have temperature built into it. And when you leave it here on your arm for a few minutes and make sure that it's all stabilized, let it go through and do its calculation. In centigrade or Fahrenheit, selectable from within the app, you can get a nice big display of your current body temperature and your wrist temperature, or basically the shell temperature, they call it. Beyond that, you have got a variety of different watch faces accessible to you in here, including one custom one that you can put in that you download from the app, and an app drawer that covers all of the stuff that we've seen so far, and some sports like running and walking and climbing. Not too sophisticated. It's basically time versus calories versus distance traveled, that kind of stuff. And messages pushed from your phone, a stopwatch, a countdown timer, and basic settings where you can adjust the brightness, go into your system, and shut the thing down if you'd like to. It's a pretty sophisticated watch with temperature capability in it, the K21. Check it out. This is the FK78 Apple lookalike, only longer and fuller smartwatch. Lots of different settings on here for alarms, timers, and stopwatches, finding your phone when you're tethered, adjusting the display, about the watch, and basic reset and power off information. You also have these kind of settings for twisting your wrist, turning on a bright flashlight if you like, Bluetooth, power saving mode, and so forth. You have different panels that show things like your daily step count, your exercise activities, a music player that you activate here but play the music that's on your phone through the watch, which is pretty cool, and notifications as well. Back to your watch faces, you can control them with this little twirly knob, which is great for picking whatever watch face you'd like to have. And some of them are animated. Some of them look like they have active complications that you can touch, but they don't actually do that, although they will show you the data. Some for nighttime, some for daytime. Beautiful, beautiful selection of faces. And then finally, when you get over here, you have all kinds of controls of things like making calls, messages. Yes, you can make and receive phone calls with this one. You have a built-in Pilates class for exercising, and a separate fitness class that you can go into any one of these activities. They're little 30-second increments, and it will show you an activity for that duration, and you just follow along to get your class. That comes free with the watch, folks. Yeah. You have other pages full of other things, heart rate and blood pressure and blood oxygen readings. You got sleep time, count up timers, countdown timers, more settings, just about everything you could want. You can activate Siri or the Google support with this one and get the feedback audio right from the watch. It's a very robust watch, and it has this too. In a different mode, you can go into the bubble layout, and with the twirly knob, you can actually zoom in to make the icons easier to see and select, or zoom way out to meet your particular needs. It's a very fun app, a very fun watch. It's the FK78. Check it out. This is the K15. It's a health band primarily that allows you to take your body temperature, getting both your skin temperature and your estimated body temperature, your pedometer daily step count, distance traveled, and calories burned, a heart rate monitor built into it as well, and of course last night's sleep data and information. You have a whole variety of watch faces selectable from twisting the knob, and you can install different watch faces one at a time. This is one of them from connection with the app from their server where they feed these things to the watch. Here you've got an app drawer that gives you all kinds of stuff. You've got your temperature again. There's your step count information, a few different sporting functions that you can go into. There's no GPS, and it's not tracking step count in your runs and your walks and things, so not strong as a fitness watch. But when it comes to health, you've got some great capabilities with heart rate, blood pressure, and blood oxygen, as well as temperature. And in the app, a one-button touch that will do all of those simultaneously. You got remote music player over there. You've got weather in your local area in Fahrenheit or centigrade with a little forecast, stopwatch, messages pushed from your phone, find your phone, and overall settings where you can change all things, including languages, your vibration intensity, and of course your timeout for your brightness for your screen on. And I just got success. It's the K15, gang. Check it out. This is the P40. It's an Apple style of a smartwatch with an animated face. I did find one. And it'll do these kind of things. You can scroll down and get messages coming in. You can not scroll up, but you can touch it to come back. You can scroll the other direction, see your battery power, go into a sleep mode, silence it if you want to, set on Bluetooth, turn on and off vibration, those kind of things. You can come over this way and get a monthly calendar. You can check out the temperature, but it's really bizarre how this is working. It's set for Shenzhen, China. The app doesn't seem to allow you to change that. You've got pedometer reading information here, incremental heart rate readings, blood pressure readings, and last night's sleep time. And that's it for all of these. This takes you back one by one till you're back to your watch faces. Press again, you get into the app drawer with a lot of the things you just saw there, heart rate and blood pressure and whatnot, and a fitness section that is not really well thought out. When you activate an activity, it'll give you a countdown and start tracking your time, your heart rate, and your steps, if it's something like running or walking, and your calories burned. When you leave it, all you get is a summary of the time, and the data doesn't appear to be stored anywhere. You've got sleep time, music player, remote. Now, of course, this has a speaker and microphone in here, so you have phone logs and calling and all of that kind of stuff here. Sedentary reminders, there's the weather again. You've got a stopwatch, alarms. You can even do Facebook and messaging from it. A lot of great things in Siri, which once you touch the button will connect you with your Apple or your Android phone and activate the assistant, and you'll hear the sound come back in their reply, just like you will with a phone call. As far as calling and sound, it's average, not really loud, but it gets the job done. All in all, it's an interesting Apple-looking type of a watch called the P40. Check it out. This is the GT2 smartwatch with amazing health capabilities. You get step count, last night's sleep time, power off, and then an app drawer that lets you do a variety of different sports. No GPS in this one, but you can basically do a few different sporting activities. But with this one, you can take a live ECG simply by holding the button on the side, which turns out to be an electrode rather than a button. It will create an ECG chart that you'll see on the app itself. Really, really nice. You have heart rate capability, of course, in this one, blood pressure too, and those use the green diodes. You also have blood oxygen ability, and it's using that red diode technology back there, and that allows this one to also compute sleep apnea, all kinds of different things, show you Lorenz scatter diagrams and more, all in the app. You have count up timers, countdown timers, messages pushed from your phone if there are any, remote music player, find your phone, and overall settings that include selectively turning on or off push notifications from all kinds of different apps. Overall brightness, it's at its lowest level now, so it can get really, really bright. An auto lock and switches that you can turn on alarms, sedentary timing, and monitoring things like blood oxygen on a 24/7 basis, sleep apnea alarm, blood pressure monitoring. All of that is built into this one in what looks like the size and shape of an Apple Watch right here with a variety of different bands, watch faces that you can select too. It's called the GT2. Check it out. There you go. That's all of them. So what's your pleasure? You want the one with the earbuds in it? You like the thing with the thermometer that does the shell temperature and your body temperature? Or perhaps the one that has all the ECG and blood oxygen? No. You want the Apple Watch looking thing that has the phone capability built into it. What do you want? You can participate in the contest. Pick it up for a 99-cent coupon that you'll apply at the Aliexpress store. Once again, these are the guidelines. Contest is going through November 7th. The way you participate is simply to leave a comment that says contest, if I win, I choose this model because of whatever features you like. Get your friends to like the heck out of it. The number of likes is what we're going to be awarding on. All right? Great. All right. We'll have the winners listed in the show notes after the contest is over. Have fun. Good luck. We'll see you again soon.